at The Miz. He's worked hard, he's charismatic, he's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank, and he's the United States champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's label lock. Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drum. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States champion.
Miz was saving himself. Submission time. Whoa, this is surprising, Byron.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why he let him out right there.
Between his championship, his briefcase, and his media obligations, Miz is slipping just a little here. He'll bounce back. What a stomp. Good grief. Oh, look at the elbow after. The rock kick. Going all the way up. Here we go. Daniel Bryan is in position.
He'd be wise to stay right there.
Ooh, slam!
With authority.
Daniel Bryan may only be 8 months into his WWE career, but this is
the champion into the cover. It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down.
Not yet.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. The majority of the WWE Universe here tonight is trying to will Daniel Bryan back into this matchup.
Corey, that's because a lot more people relate to Daniel Bryan than they do The Miz.
Relate to Daniel Bryan? How can he relate to a guy who doesn't own a TV or eat meat? Point of the elbow, nailed it.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Up the turnbuckle goes Daniel Bryan.
Here we go, Daniel Bryan is in position.
He'd be smart to stay put there.
Missile drop kick finds its mark.
I just cannot believe the disrespect. Elbow drop with authority.
Daniel Bryan took the Miz's spot at SummerSlam last month, and if he keeps this up, he'll take the U.S. title too.
Byron, the Miz is the future of the WWE. He has to win tonight. Oh my goodness, crushing it.
You guys brought up Miz and Bryan's relationship on NXT. Obviously, Bryan can't learn any new moves from The Miz, but ironically, Bryan's hatred of The Miz did awaken the personality Miz said Bryan lacked.
Submission time, and he releases the hold.
I don't think he had it fully locked in.
Nailed it. Caught with the elbow.
Right on the jaw.
Oof. Well, what happens if The Miz comes up short here tonight against Daniel Bryan?
Well, it hasn't happened yet, has it, Byron?
It could be on the verge of occurring. Daniel Bryan from the top rope. Miz is in trouble.
Yeah, but look at The Miz fight back. What a warrior. Oh,
man. Great wherewithal from The Miz. Daniel Bryan hung out to dry.
Boom. Oh, no!
Just like that, The Miz has turned the tides in this matchup.
This is what I'm talking about. Here's the pin. Title on the line. 3. Yes, yes, The Miz wins. The Miz wins. These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, and still the United States Champion, The Miz.
The Miz and Daniel Bryan have been polar opposites throughout their careers, making... the entirety of Daniel Bryan's career in WWE. He's had a rival in the form of The Miz, and it's plain to see why, since the polar opposite stars have been forced to interact at so many points.
Michael, those two did not get along when The Miz was assigned to be Daniel Bryan's mentor. Bryan had much better wrestling skills, but The Miz argued that Bryan lacked charisma.
Nasty one right to the chest.
Ooh! Devastating elbow.
He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad.
Harsh impact.
Boom, what impact. Back between the ropes.
I believe Daniel Bryan has a strong chance of winning tonight. The guy was trained by Shawn Michaels, who must have taught Bryan a thing or two about high-pressure matches.
What has happened to you, Corey? You've turned into another Saxton. Yeah, and Daniel Bryan was also trained by The Miz. Quite frankly, Bryan should have listened to The Miz more, and maybe he would have won NXT.
Big backdrop.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Oh, trying to dislocate the shoulder. You know what? I take back what I said about Daniel Bryan potentially winning NXT. Bryan never could have. Look at The Miz. He's worked hard, he's charismatic, he's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank, and he's the United States champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's label lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drummer. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States champion.
Miz was saving himself. He's going for it all.
Elbow drop.
Big time.
Missile drop kick finds its mark.
Submission time. Oh, my goodness, crushing it. Oh, my goodness, crushing it. Submission time.
The elbow.
Targeting the chest. Very effective.
Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
Oh, that'll do some serious damage.
Beautiful technique. Oh, nasty impact. Axe handle finds its target.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Here we go. Daniel Bryan is in position.
The end is near for him.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Daniel Bryan always thought he was better than The Miz, but just look at what he's done since dumping Daniel Bryan. He's defending the United States Championship on pay-per-view, formed a tag team with Chris Jericho, and defeated 7 men to win Money in the Bank.
Hey, and that's impressive, but if Daniel Bryan was given those same kind of opportunities, he could be a tag team champion and a Money in the Bank winner.
Byron, you really ticked me off with that comment about The Miz being given opportunities like Money in the Bank. He earned those, and it's internet darlings like Daniel Bryan who everyone expects to get the red carpet treatment.
Oh, internet favorite or not, Daniel Bryan doesn't seem like the type to ask for chances. He's going to take them, and if not, then he'll demand them while trapping you in the label lock.
Keep your eye on this one. A high-risk maneuver, and look out! What a strike!
Delivering the shin breaker.
Suplex.
You gotta believe this one's over. Even though Daniel Bryan did not have the best track record as an NXT. Ooh, what impact.
Drop kick!
Oh, right in the back. He's flipped the switch, that's for sure.
Oh, right to the chest. Submission time. And he releases the hold.
I don't think he had it fully locked in.
Kick! Boom, what impact!
Beautiful technique.
Takes him down.
In a major way, too. Harsh impact. What happens if The Miz comes up short here tonight against Daniel Bryan?
Well, it hasn't happened yet, has it, Byron?
It could be on the verge of occurring. Daniel Bryan from the top rope. Miz is in trouble.
Yeah, but look at The Miz fight back. What a warrior.
Great wherewithal from The Miz. Daniel Bryan hung out to dry.
Oh, no!
Just like that, The Miz has turned the tides in this matchup.
This is what I'm talking about. He goes for the cover. Easily kicks out of that one.
So resourceful. The Miz is doing all he can to damage Daniel Bryan, to negate that dangerous bell lock.
I don't want to negate more than that. Bryan has submissions we haven't seen for years in WWE.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh God, that hurt.
He's in complete control now.
The cover. Not much behind that pin attempt.
Nah, not yet. Too early.
And it's Bryan showing some agility.
King, you say Daniel Bryan's a social loser and that he's the biggest nerd you've ever seen. I guess you don't have any mirrors in your house, do you?
The Miz is showboating, but I'm not sure this occasion calls for it.
Daniel Bryan looking to attack from high. Look at this.
Across the chest.
The Miz's grasp on the United States Championship is slowly slipping away.
No, Miz can't lose here tonight. Not like this.
He's flipped the switch, that's for sure.
Ooh, what impact. Oh, the old European uppercut.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Here we go. Daniel Bryan is in position.
He's looking shaky. This could be the end.
Oh, nice takedown. They're going to lock it in. Lapel lock. The lapel lock is in.
The Miz getting outclassed here tonight, guys. Talk about a painful move.
Somehow he breaks it.
He may have broken free, Cole, but I assure you the damage has already been done.
And see, skull-crushing finale. Can he finish him off here?
Let's look at the replay.
Nice move right there.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line.
New champion.
3. Yes. Yes. The Miz wins. The Miz wins.
Here is your winner, and still the United States Champion, The Miz.
Daniel Bryan gave it his all.
The Miz and Daniel Bryan have been polar opposites throughout their careers, making for a fierce rivalry. But the weird part is that the indie darling Daniel Bryan began in WWE. He is a protege of reality. The Miz and Daniel Bryan have been polar opposites throughout their careers, making for a fierce rivalry. But the weird part is that the indie darling Daniel Bryan began in WWE as a protege of reality star. The Miz and Daniel Bryan have been polar opposites throughout their careers, making for a fierce rivalry. But the weird part is that the indie darling Daniel Bryan began in WWE as a protege of reality star The Miz on NXT.
Miz and Daniel Bryan were teammates in name only. You know, some NXT pairing going for the big one.
He might have it. Nail it. Oh, continuing to punish them. He breaks out.
He's not done.
Look at The Miz. He's worked hard. He's charismatic. He's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank. Look at The Miz. He's worked hard, he's charismatic, he's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank, and he's the United States Champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's label lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drummer. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States Champion.
Miz was saving himself. Look at The Miz. He's worked hard, he's charismatic, he's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank, and he's the United States Champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's label lock.
Bryan.
Look at The Miz. He's worked hard, he's charismatic, he's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank, and he's the United States Champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's label lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drummer. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States Champion.
Miz was saving himself.
Ooh, you gotta believe this one's over.
Boom, what an elbow. This might be it. Oh, my. Every title's on the line here tonight at Night of Champions. The Miz is no stranger to championships. At one point, he held the U.S. title and the Tag Team Championship simultaneously. And that briefcase is a near-guaranteed WWE Championship win.
Okay, Michael, I know where you're going to go with this. I know what you're trying to lead to.
He's going for the pin.
Ooh, nasty impact.
And Bryan gets the shoulder up.
Gonna take a whole lot more.
The two of you discussed Miz's longer title reign resume than Daniel Bryan, but I have to point out that Daniel Bryan just did something Miz hasn't done yet. He main evented SummerSlam.
I mean, come on, Daniel Bryan stole that spot at SummerSlam after John Cena begged The Miz to join his team. Also, when The Miz wins here and then cashes in later tonight, he'll have plenty of main events in his future. Oh, man! Ouch! Boom, what impact!
Oh, nasty impact.
What a stomp!
Good grief. I don't know why anyone's surprised that The Miz and Daniel Bryan's relationship has come to this. The Miz can never keep an ally on his side.
Ain't that the truth? Every person the Awesome One has won the tag titles with has ended up hating The Miz. Remember the night after Extreme Rules when the Big Show's KO punch ended Show Miz?
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, what a clothesline!
Forcefully delivered.
What a clothesline! Ouch! The two of you brought up Miz's former partnerships, and can I just point out the common element between Bryan and The Miz's old tag partners? Just like Bryan, they were all jealous of The Miz.
The Miz is going up.
Back body drop!
Oh, you see the height on that?
Whoa! I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Here we go. Daniel Bryan is in position.
Don't you dare get up, man.
Look at this. Whoa! Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism. Painful attack focused on the chest.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat. I can't believe that Daniel Bryan even has a championship match here tonight. He basically quit NXT, becoming the first person eliminated. He is nothing more than a submission time. Whoa, this is surprising, Byron.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why he would let him out right there.
We discussed Daniel Bryan's last place finish on NXT back when he was on that show. Boy, am I glad he didn't win. Can you imagine this nerd in the main event WWE Championship match tonight the NXT winner earned?
I can easily imagine it. Despite your thoughts, I believe that Daniel Bryan has many more main events in his future. harsh impact.
Drop kick.
This looks to be a barn burner, gentlemen. These two guys hate each other.
Corey, come on. The Miz is WWE's fastest rising star, and Daniel Bryan, he's a nerdy vegan. Bryan's got no chance here tonight. No, he lets him out.
Yeah, I think he knew he wasn't going to get the submission there.
We may have a count out here, guys.
It certainly looks that way, Michael. Boom!
I really thought the champ would have put this match away.
Here he goes.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Look at the Miz. He's worked hard, he's charismatic, he's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank, and he's the United States champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands.
The entirety of Daniel Bryan's career in WWE, he's at a... The Miz and Daniel Bryan have been polar opposites throughout their careers, making for a fierce rivalry. But the weird part is that the indie darling Daniel Bryan began in WWE as a protege of reality star The Miz on NXT.
Miz and Daniel Bryan were teammates in name.
Look at The Miz. He's worked hard, he's charismatic, he's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank, and... the entirety of Daniel Bryan's career in WWE, he's had a rival in the form of The Miz, and it's plain to see why, since the polar opposite stars have been forced to interact at so many points.
Michael, those two did not get along when The Miz was assigned to be Daniel Bryan's mentor. Bryan had much better wrestling skills, but The Miz argued that Bryan lacked charisma.
This is going to be big, one way or another.
Nailed it. Ooh, what a stomp.
Good grief.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Oh, missile drop kick finds its mark.
Back body drop.
Oh, you see the height on that?
Oh, a knee to the face.
That's going to hurt.
You gotta believe this one's over.
He's got the shoulders down. He gets the shoulder up in time.
Just not enough damage done yet, Cole.
Tear the features clean off your face.